Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here. Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about film photography and just the pictures that I shot, because I want to show you the pictures that I shot, even though I've been posting them for like a couple weeks now. I thought I'd make a video and just show you all of them and just tell you stories behind the photos and why I took the frames that I took, and what film I shot on, what camera I shot on, and kind of all the behind the scenes stuff that you haven't seen yet. So I thought I'd make a little video on all of it, and yeah. So when I was in Banff, to be honest, I wasn't sure if I was even going to Banff. I just kind of, my girlfriend had a conference down in Calgary, and we weren't sure if she could get in her room or not, and if they would allow her, and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of had to know if I could get in the room or not, and that kind of depended whether or not I went to Banff. And anyways, we got the room, and my girlfriend was like, well, you can go do whatever. And I was like, I'm an hour and a half like away from Banff. I think we're gonna go to Banff. And she's like, okay. So I hopped in my car and went to Banff, and I literally spent I think 3 hours there, maybe that. And because I didn't even want to drive home in the dark. And I think we got in Calgary at 11, something like that, 11:30. By the time I left, I think it was almost noon. I didn't get to Banff till 1:30ish or something like that. And yeah, I spent 2 hours or whatever at Two Jack Lake, and that's where all these photos are shots from, pretty much, or that general area. And yeah, I was one of 3 people at Two Jack Lake, and so I kind of got to just kind of go around and have the entire place to myself, which was fantastic. And I remember the night before asking myself, should I take my film camera? Will I use it? I don't know. Should I not? I was like, that's kind of a lot of work, and I got the film in, and it's extra weight and that kind of stuff, and do I really want to shoot film? And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to shoot film in Banff. That's pretty cool. And I actually got some prints of the photos that I'm about to show you, because I was like, if they turn out, they turn out. If they don't, then I don't really want them. But I knew they'd turn out because I just knew. I thought they were pretty good. But I mean, it's always a chance with film that they don't turn out. I think I got one bad image, and it was just cut off, and it's half white. It's this photo. So yeah, but yeah, it was kind of a fun trip. It was just me, myself, and I, and we just went on a little road trip. I was gonna vlog it, but then I just decided not to, and I just wanted to kind of enjoy the experience by myself and just take some photos and film and just kind of take it all in and just enjoy the mountains the way that the mountains should be enjoyed. So anyways, we're gonna go through these photos. I'm gonna show you just a bunch of these photos. So this first photo that I'm gonna show you, it's got the tree and the mountains, and you've seen it. It's this photo. When I was actually taking this photo, I never actually really gave much thought to it. I kind of just walked up, and I was like, that's kind of a nice shot, and I snapped a bunch of photos, and just away I went, and never really thought much of it. And I came back home, and I started editing the photos, and I was like, damn, that's a really good photo. I really quite like that photo. And I remember there's a little branch on one of the photos that's in the frame, very, very little. And I remember taking that shot, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I went a little bit closer, took a couple other shots, and walked away. And that was basically the photo. And it's probably my most loved photo. A lot of people really like this photo. My dad, I think, is probably going to get it for Christmas, because he keeps asking me about it and telling me that it's a really good photo. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got a lot of good feedback on that photo, because apparently it's a nice photo. So yeah, I mean, it is a nice photo. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So this next photo, I actually was facing south, and I looked over and I was like, oh, the mountain is about to get covered. So I quickly threw on my 7200 and just snapped away, and I got this photo, and that's just how it was. And like 2 minutes later, the entire mountain was covered. You couldn't see the mountain at all. So it was actually kind of a weird day. All the mountains pretty much around Banff were all covered by the clouds because the clouds were really low. Chujack Lake was not. None of the mountains except for like the one were covered by clouds. The rest were just good and bare, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there's no clouds around them, and they were just bare and kind of just nice and chilling and just beautiful, just the way the mountains are. So that was a pretty cool moment that I got this shot right before all the clouds kind of settled over the mountain. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. This next photo, I actually, when I shot it, I kind of had this vision in mind of how I wanted it. So I knew that I wanted this kind of like orangey haze to go over top of it. And I had this idea in my head of how I wanted it to look, and I pretty much nailed it. And it took a lot of editing to achieve this look, but yeah, it just kind of happened. I was looking at this photo, and I was kind of like, what would look really cool is if like the sun set over the trees, and there's like a nice orange soft light that kind of went across it, and it just kind of faded away and into dark, and the mountain was clear, and just exactly how you see the photo is how I pictured it. So it's pretty cool that I captured it the way that I captured it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that one, because it's pretty much perfect and exactly how I wanted it to turn out. And actually, if you look behind me, that photo is this photo. Yeah, so I shot that photo too, and I think I moved like 10 feet away from the first photo that I was telling you about, and I took that photo, and it's awesome. I love that photo so much that I printed it and hung it. I think literally I came back from Banff on like a Wednesday, and I printed it that day. Like, I was like, I want this photo framed, and I literally didn't even edit it much. It just kind of came out awesome. So I actually have this is the film camera that I've been using. It's the Canon AE1 program. I think it's a program. Yeah, it's a program. My uncle got this for me actually in an auction, and I wasn't really, in an auction kind of environment, you never know if the camera's gonna work or not. I have so many film cameras because he buys me so many of them. I think I have I have 4 right there. I have another 3 downstairs. I have 1 in the garage. I have so many film cameras that my uncle just keeps buying me, and he's like, "Here, I thought of you, Ty," and I'm like, "Thanks, this is awesome." So, kind of building a film collection, I guess you could say, and yeah, it's pretty cool little hobby and cool thing to kind of get around and just kind of try different cameras. Like, I tried. Hang on a sec. I'll show you. I think there's actually film in this camera, to be honest. There is. There's 16 shots of this film. I totally forgot that there was film in this. But this is a 32 millimeter camera. So it's just it's super wide. But it's a really cool camera to shoot with because it's just point and click. So you just walk up and you're just like, but it's cool. And the camera's pretty dirty, or the viewfinder, this part, the part that you see through is pretty dirty and scratched up and shit. But the lens part is pretty clear and good. So I actually have no idea how the film is gonna look once I get it developed, and I actually have no idea what is on this film, to be honest. I don't even remember putting film in this camera, so I don't know what photos I've even shot on this. So that's pretty cool. And I actually have I think I have 4 of those kinds of cameras, just point and shoot cameras. They're pretty common and pretty cheap. This was my first camera that I shot with. It's the Banff L7. I don't know, this camera, whatever this camera is. I love that sound. Just the oh, I love that. It's so awesome. Yeah, this was the first camera that I ever shot film with, and I really didn't know what would happen, if the photos would even turn out, if they wouldn't. I had to get a new battery for it, and the dude was like, yeah, this is in pretty good shape for like what it is and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I remember, yeah, because this shoots black and white and color, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this was my first camera that I ever shot film with. So the L17 gaff. So that's pretty much it. My girlfriend's brother made me this little film case so I can hold film in it. So it's got four things of film. I have 2 in there actually. I thought I only had 1 because I thought I threw one in the camera, but it doesn't have a like a latch or anything, so it just kind of sits there, but it's really wobbly. So I just put a ponytail, stole my girlfriend's ponytails and threw it over, so it just holds it nice and in place. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like rate, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Let me know what your thoughts on the photos are. Let me know which one's your favorite and stuff. I'm thinking of putting them on my website so that you guys can buy them and purchase them and have them in your home and kind of just, yeah, share the world of photography with each other. So I think printing photos is such a cool thing, and yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next video.